Dan emailed. He said, hey, in the last 2 episodes, I heard y'all talking about TV providers out in California. I don't live in California. Where I live, we have 4 providers: Comcast, DirecTV, Dish, and new to the game, EPB.
We got 3 of those 4.
Hey, internet speeds for home use are 100 megabit up and down. With that, which provider would have the best picture quality? Signed, Dan.
Okay, so we definitely know that Comcast should have better HD quality, or in theory, right? Should have better HD quality.
In theory, they should all be the same.
Yeah, well, dream on. Okay, first of all, EPB is called Phi TV. It sounds like it has potential. So the 100 megabits per second up and down is serious bandwidth, and EPB's Phi TV actually has a pretty decent HDTV lineup. Most of my favorite channels are available in HD: Sci-Fi, Nat Geo, Discovery, Travel Channel, blah, 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 because I need to get my Bourdain on. Yeah. And of course, premium channels like HBO, Cinemax, Showtime, Stars, Encore, all available in HD. At least I think. I assume the premium channels are available in HD. That said, that monster symmetrical 100 megabit per second upload and download, which makes you think, oh, I'm going to download videos in seconds, it's going to cost you $350 a month. At the other end of their pricing structure, 15 megabits per second, also symmetrical, which is awesome if you upload video anywhere like we do at work. It's a little more wallet friendly at $58 a month. 20 megabits per second, $70 a month. 50 megabits per second is $175 a month. And then of course, your cable fee, your television fee is on top of that. So who's got more bandwidth? Fiber to the channel, satellite, or copper? Or fiber to the curb, copper from like Comcast, or because the satellite has the least amount of bandwidth to work with, right?
It does, but they're probably using the most advanced compression technique. I mean, most of the satellite providers, Dish and DirecTV, they're both using MPEG-4. Not 100% yet, but very close to it. So it's hard to make a direct comparison between, say, an MPEG-2 transport stream from your cable provider, or in this case from a Fios type company. Compare that directly to your satellite providers, who say satellite's using 12 megabit per channel, but they're using a more efficient codec, which essentially say is 100% better. So it's effectively is acting like a 24 megabit stream. That would be adequate for any broadcast HD stream out there. So. In my personal experience, I'm going to say that yes, the satellite content does look a little softer to my eye than I do see from cable. I haven't had a lot of experience, though, with fiber-based delivery systems. One benefit for the fiber delivery systems, though, is multiple channels to multiple TVs, or being able to record multiple channels at the same time, which is something you can do with some hardware shenanigans on the cable side of things. But essentially,
like a $400 Ceton cable card,
there you go,
a Moxie tuner, or a.
But just using the standard box from them, you should be able to record as many channels as the bandwidth supports on the television side of things. Now, this shouldn't in any way influence your broadband speeds for your internet connection, but if it's anything like our AT&T service out here, they claim you can record up to 4 standard def channels at once, or like 2 high def channels, or some combination thereof. So something to consider if that's important to you.
Yeah, I mean, this is one of those situations where if you can go to the EPB's got a local office and you can go look at the Phi TV in HD, go look at your neighbors if they have Comcast, see if any of your neighbors have DirecTV, and look at the stuff you like and see if you see a difference.
Do a price comparison too, because there might be differences. You might get a better deal, and it's like, okay, that just overrided everything.
Right.
Significantly better deal. And
I gotta say, symmetrical bandwidth is really attractive because
I can get 100 megabit from Comcast, but I'm afraid to add, or Xfinity. I'm not sure what to call them anymore, but I'm not sure what that's going to run me. Probably more than I'm willing to pay. The other thing to keep in mind too, if you have a large household and you're driving lots of televisions, you might be limited in terms of how many channels simultaneously you can watch different channels at once within that household using basically a bit delivery system over fiber.
Right.
That's just one thing to keep in mind. I'd actually like to know if anybody has like 6 TVs in their house and how they deal with that. Do they have to run 2 separate connections maybe to drive?
How many dishes they have to have on the roof?
Or that. Well, for dish it'd be a little bit easier, I think. But for fiber, it's like those are bits, and it's like you can only put so many bits through that copper. So just one thing to keep in mind.